When you can say that you go into work every day so excited to see what's going to happen because every day is different, there's nothing that beats that. And when you get to say that you were involved in things such as how to get 100% of the children in the world immunized, it's amazing.
We get to serve clients that really range the spectrum from like some of our large established tech clients to the small like 100, 200 person startups. It's a lot of fun because it gives you a glimpse into what the future looks like and it gives you a chance to shape that future.
You're never really in your comfort zone at McKinsey. You're always being put in situations that you feel slightly uncomfortable with, but yet you have the support of your teams and the whole resources of the firm behind you. So you're set up to succeed, but it does push you to never be sort of at the same level.
I was on my second study as a BA and had been working on some analysis that we were going to share with the lead client. And I got a message from my EM saying, just go in there and do it. I was there, I had a voice, I was closest to the data, and my EM wanted me to be the one who delivered the message on behalf of the firm. And the level of trust, first of all, that he put in me really embodies what McKinsey's all about.
The last 5 years has just been a journey of growth. Reflecting on it, it's actually kind of mind-boggling. When I first made engagement manager, I was very excited. I was finally managing a project, managing a team. And I remember going to a friend's house for a party, and it was a lot of my old colleagues, a lot of the people from academia, and a lot of the people from engineering. And I was talking with this woman who was, 10, 15 years older than me, and she was telling me she was very excited because she had just made manager. And I was thinking, oh wow, this is great. We can share experiences. I can tell you about my experience becoming a manager. You can tell me about yours. And I remember about halfway through the conversation, I realized that it took her 10, 15 years of being an engineer to become manager, and it took me 2 years to become manager.
It's important when you're working really hard with a group to know that at the end of the day, when you walk away, that the client that you're working with is going to have had significant value added because of the work that you've done. And I felt that on every project that I've worked with at McKinsey, as I walk in the other direction and move on to something else, I feel like I've left a significant amount of value behind with the clients that I've been serving.
The access to knowledge at the firm here, it kind of blows you away, not only from the different trainings that we've done, but on a client side, there's someone at the firm that knows something about anything in the world that you could possibly want to know about. I haven't stopped learning since the first day at McKinsey. The community here is tight-knit. We do activities with each other on the weekends, get to know each other's families.
Last Friday I was here with a group of BAs. We weren't even working, we were just standing in the middle of the hallway as people were walking by us and having a conversation about life and what we thought society needed to do. As a community, we work together, we play hard together, and we go out and go hiking and go to music festivals, and then today just share our experiences, really push ourselves to learn more and grow more.
One of my favorite things at McKinsey is this shared value that we have, which is called the obligation to dissent. Regardless of tenure, regardless of the title you have behind your name, you have the obligation to stand up, voice your opinion, and voice that dissent. And I think what it really came to light for me was I was sitting in a room with a director at the firm who had been with the firm for like over 10 years. And here I was, a 4-month-old associate, straight out of business school, and I asserted my point of view in terms of how the client should organize for growth. And the director came back very strongly and said, no, I think you should do it this way. At that moment, my natural tendency was to say, okay, fine, you probably know more than I do. But something in me said, no, this place is all about obligation to dissent. So I said, I'm going to actually take a shot at this. And I dissented, and we went back and forth. But at the end, the director was like, you know what, if you concede to this point, I'll concede to this point, and we can meet in the middle. At the end of that conversation, the director essentially gave me a fist bump and he said, this is the reason why I'm at McKinsey, it's for these conversations. I look back and I thought it was quite an inspirational moment for me.